Hey everyone, Grumpy here. It's about time for me to do my gear review along with a brief introduction to my family. I just wanted to give you a brief look at my kids. I'm so proud of. Serving the military. I have 5. 3 are still active. 1 just finished medical as a respiratory therapist. The other one's in nursing school. That was me when I wore young man's clothes. But I just wanted to introduce you to these 5 because that's our support network while Coochie Girl and I are on the trail. 3 of them are on the East Coast. They're going to be taking care of dehydrating food for us, so on and so forth, meeting us maybe in the Shenandoahs, taking care of any personal items we have going on back in Pittsburgh. So my pack is the Osprey Atmos 65 AG. I did remove the brain and straps that I did not need. I removed. I will not cut them, so there's a bunch of straps I don't need to save weight on this pack, but I'd have to cut it. I like the pack too much, won't do it. For my quilt is the Light and Equipment Enigma 20-degree bag with my height and width for the bag. It comes in at 20.98 ounces. Sleeping pad is the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. It will not be in the stuff sack. That'll be with the quilt in the bottom of the bag. And also this old style Big Agnes pump house that does fit the Thermarest. I'll use that to help blow up the pad. The reason I don't have the tent in there is it's a shared item. Since Gucci Girl and I are both going along, we have a shared pile that'll be at the end of this video. This is all the clothing. Top left is a pair of Columbia convertible pants. To the right there is an Ibeck long sleeve, lightweight, the 150 weight merino wool. I will be using the Under Armour underwear and, depending on the weather, starter brand base layer for my legs. Inexpensive, hiked with it a lot, works great. I will be taking 2 pair of Darn Tough socks. I just picked up these in dingy liners, never used them before. Seen a lot of negatives and positives about them. But for the 1.5 ounce extra weight, I'll take them. If I don't need them, I can send them out. Second pair of underwear. Try to keep at least the dry pair. I know that's not necessarily always going to happen. Up to the layering. I have the Patagonian R1 fleece. REI puffy jacket. Rain gear is the Marmouth. It's just lightweight rain gear. I'll use that for a windbreak early on. As it warms up, I will probably send that out. The Outdoor Research Helium 2 raincoat. Vast hiking boots. Really like these boots. I have about 500 miles on them. They're holding up really well. Once we get to warmer weather, though, I think I'll be switching out to the Merrell ventilators, the Moab ventilators. In camp or sleeping gear, another set of these starter brand base layer, bottom and top to sleep in. REI smart wool socks for sleeping. And the camp shoes / maybe I want to try to hike in these are the Zero brand Amara Z Trails. I've had them for about a week now. Put some time in them. I really like them. In about 2 weeks I'm going on a 70-mile shakedown hike. I think I'm going to give those a try, hiking a little bit and see how I do. I've never hiked in anything other than boots. So we'll see. And also I have the Black Diamond Trail Shock Pro trekking poles. I have a lot of miles on these. I've already replaced the center section when I took a fall last year. Real cheap to get parts. I think the part was $11 shipped, and they're like new, but I might get a new set before I start next year. I'll wait and see. Here's the personal items, but first let me mention that I don't believe I said I will have a Z-Pack pack liner inside my pack along with the Osprey pack cover. Okay, so the Z-Pack's bear bag kit, TP, dried out baby wipes, a few drops of water, rehydrates those real nicely, a buff, and there is a second merino wool buff that I'll have around my neck if needed in colder weather. I do hike warm, so that might not be an issue. It's easier to send it home than be out there wishing I had it. Toothbrush, toothpaste. I know there's a lot of controversy about sunglasses out there, but earlier on I will need the sunglasses if we do get sunny days. And later on, towards the end, if we make it that far, I will need my sunglasses, so I'm just taking them. The camp suds, that's the full bottle, but it will be split up between Gucci Girl and I. Will have each have a smaller bottle. The Knit JK Freak hat. Sea to Summit spoon. The Snow Peak 600 cup, and rounding off with the Black Diamond Storm. I believe this is 160 lumen. We have never night hiked. I have in the military, but that's a whole different animal. But we might give it a try, so that's why we went with the 160 versus some smaller ones. So that's it for the personal items. Then I'm going to get to our shared items, which we will split the weight on. Okay, this is our shared items. These shared items together, I believe they're 4 pounds 11 ounces, maybe 4 pounds 13 ounces. We'll start off with the first aid kit. Gucci Girl's a nurse and she wants that to be our first aid kit. That's out of there. There's our first aid kit. It's in a Z-Pack Ziploc. Triple antibiotic, some Band-Aids, some packs, KT tape, titanium trowel, Light Heart Gear Duo, Tyvek ground sheet. Cook set, we're doing freezer bag cooking, so we'll basically just be boiling water, but that's a Snow Peak Solo cook set. Titanium windscreen, the alcohol stove with vapor barrier. Have a 1 ounce bottle for those cold days or nights where we can keep an ounce of alcohol in there in our pocket to keep it warm, so there's no issue with getting it started. Big lighter, just the microfiber towel to keep everything from rattling around. Everything fits inside the Snow Peaks. That'll be in a Z-Pack stuff sack. Water purification. We decided to go with the Platypus gravity system. It's a 2-liter system. We've used it on previous hikes. It filters the water quickly. Each time you filter, you do a backwash just by lifting up the clean bag to backwash the filter, then start filtering again. Very simple. That's also in a Z-Pack's stuff sack. Piece of the bottom of a smart water bottle for dipping. For electronics, we have the Anker 10,000 milliamp battery, 2 cables to charge our phones and recharge that, and an Anker 2-port charging wall unit. So with the total weight of this shared, splitting that up, my pack comes in at 14 pounds 11 ounces or 13 ounces. I'll put that up. I keep on getting the two mixed up. I'll put it up there. I'd like to go with the lighter pack. Unfortunately, with neck issues, that pack carries weight so easily you don't even feel it on. But if there's any comments, suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. I welcome any suggestions, ideas, because this will be the longest hike of my life. I want to do everything to make it successful. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.